Hey there everyone, time for another iPod app review. Now this time I'm going to review an app that I've kind of been waiting on to see how it's progressed over time. It got really popular, but at the time it got popular I didn't have this model of iPod to review it anyway for you guys, so I think now it's time. Instagram is a picture-taking social network of a kind that people have been getting into lately, all the people with the iOS devices that have cameras. So why not? Especially considering one of the other members of the Samcast crew even has gotten into it recently, I figured it's time. So I'm looking at Instagram this week on iPod app reviews. As I said before, we're dipping back into my social folder this time so I can open up Instagram. Now Instagram is a social network of sorts built inside of itself where people take pictures and it's loading up my timeline right now, but with a special twist to it, and I'll reveal that twist in a bit. Now, as you can see, I am following, just like you follow people on Twitter and stuff like that, you follow different people. I'm following a lot of my tech people, like here's something Tom Merritt took, Sarah Lane, so yeah, a lot of Prager from Dig Nation. A lot of the big tech people love this. Here's even one from a member of the Samcast crew himself, Jeremiah. So I'm following some people with that. There's also a popular feed here that shows, because people rank, love things, make comments. You know, it's pretty much like any regular social network you're used to. But now, I'm sure some of you guys may have noticed that some of these pictures look a bit stylized. Why is that? Well, that's the fun of Instagram. Allow me to explain as I press the share button. Now, just like most apps, it uses the back camera, or the front-facing camera. And in this case, I am going to use the front-facing one. So, wow, that's got a bit of a stylized look already. Hey, first time I get to see you while I'm using the app. So, just take a... Let me get me a nice little stylized look here. Well, would you look at that? Okay, that's pretty good. Now, here's where the clever thing comes in. Yes, you could put that picture as normal, which that's got a nice stylized lighting look, actually. I may stick with that, but I've still got to show you guys all of the things. It has filters. Now, here's the thing that makes Instagram so popular. You can take a picture, just any regular picture, and even if it looks like a crappy picture, apply a filter like this, or this, where it will give it a border and a certain textural look to it. Let me see what I want here. The funny inside joke that even Kevin Rose's dog, Toaster, got his own filter named after him because they used it so much. So that's the Toaster filter. I like using that with my dog sometimes just as an inside geek joke. Let's see here. So as you can see, it's got all sorts of little filters. You could spend Lord knows how long working on this thing. I think I like that one with the... It's got kind of a nice look to it, so I'll press next here. Okay, now, you can geotag it if you want, but I'm not really big on geotagging myself anyway. But you put what it is. Someone's watching me. Okay, now, you can also share it with your Facebook and Twitter, which I actually screwed up and didn't share with. But if you ever do, then see, here we are. It's now produced. Now, if you do want to share it later, like if you do like me, you can also share the post with my Twitter, in this case. Posting it to Twitter right now. And you can also share it with your Facebook people. So you can be selective with what you share it with and everything, but I've got my Twitter and Facebook. There are a bunch of other networks like Flickr and everything else that you can attach. It's really got a large selection of social networks that you can attach to this app. But there is one gripe that I will make about this app, is that there's no actual web interface. Sure, you can share your pictures and people can click on the link and look at the pictures, but there's no web interface where you could say look up mine, LabTech7, like go Instagram.com/ or something like that and get my entire thing of photos that I have. So it really is kind of limited to the app, minus the ones that you save yourself. And that's clicking one photo at a time. So that is my only gripe, and they swear they're going to work on this, and I don't know how long it'll take them. But until then, it's kind of an iPod social network. But regardless, I do, as a photo file myself, love something like this to make a nice little stylized picture with filters, and even pictures that you randomly took that don't seem that good all of a sudden become pretty nice with a nice filter on them. So, this is Instagram. Hope you guys liked the review. Now, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at LabTech7. I should start using the app a bit more often, considering I have friends using it as well. I mean, I like taking stylish pictures as much as the next person, and these cameras aren't half bad. So, if you want to follow all my other feeds, go to friendfeed.com/LabTech7, and as usual, if you actually want this app, that way you can start Instagramming, you can find the link below this post on the page at samuellewis.blogspot.com. And if you've got any other apps that you think I should know about, send me in some feedback, samcastfeedback@gmail.com. It's kind of hard to find apps some weeks. So, until next time when I review another app for you guys, see ya.